It is Heath with the Vacation Voyagers, and this is my second ship tour of the Mardi Gras. The first time I did it, the audio was horrible. I had to wear a mask. I had my microphone was all screwed up, so I'm going to try this again. The ship is pretty much empty right now. We're in Puerto Rico, so I'm hoping that it won't be too busy where I can film around the ship. So let's get started, and we're going to start all the way at the bottom and work our way all the way to the top. So let's go right now. Alright, so we're going to start in these elevators because, man, these elevators are small. Let's do the 360 of the elevator. Hello.
Deck 4.
And we are on deck 4, so let's get started on deck 4. Okay, and on deck 4 we start out with Camp Ocean, which is where all the kiddies can go and play. They've got Genius, which is ages 2 to 5, Stingrays, which is ages 6 to 8, and Sharks, which is ages 9 to 11. Hey, how you doing? Thank you. I'm not going to go in because all the kiddies are playing, but this is where all the kiddies do play. When all the parents don't want their kiddies for a little while, they send them here. And it is a really cool little place. It's got the little Dr. Seuss Bookville. They can have books and games and toys and all kinds of fun stuff. So there is your Camp Ocean. Thank you. Okay, now we are on deck 6 where the Vitality Spa is, Cloud 9, and all its other cool amenities. This is the Vitality Spa part. This is where you go and get all of your spa treatments, back massages, and all that good stuff. It says decks 5 and 6, but you cannot get to it from deck 5. You have to go up to 6 to go to the Vitality Spa. And then this is the fitness center where you do all your working out. And again, this is at the front of the ship on deck 6. Now this is only one level. That was your Vitality Spa. As we continue to walk on deck 6, this is where you will find the Punchliner Comedy Club, also located on deck 6, towards the front of the ship. And obviously this is where you go find your adult comedy. Okay, and also on deck 6, when you go to the right towards the front of the ship, you will find Piano Bar 88, which is your piano bar. Really cool little place to chill, have a drink, and listen to a guy play the piano. Continuing through deck 6 is where you will find the Java Blue Cafe, where you can get your coffees, your teas, your waters, and all that good stuff, as well as some cookies, some cakes, some desserts. Now this is not a free area. You do have to pay for some stuff. The coffee obviously and the tea's free, but you do have to pay for like some specialty drinks, specialty coffees, cupcakes, donuts, cheesecakes, stuff like that. And they don't have any out right now, but this is where you would normally find it. Okay, and as we continue on deck 6, you will also find one of my favorite places, Cherry on Top. And Cherry on Top is obviously where you can get all of your chocolates and candies. I got my Smarties here as well as my Sweet Tarts. Continuing on deck 6, this is the bottom main stage of Grand Central, which is one of their stages that they do entertainment and stuff. They also do games, bingo, all kinds of stuff. There's their bar area. Obviously, this is Grand Central stage. And you will see more of this as we go up to 7 and 8, because this is 3 stories. This is pretty much their main atrium on the Carnival ship. They don't call it an atrium, they call it Grand Central, but it's pretty much their atrium. Through deck 6, you can also hit the ATM, and also has a kiosk for all of your information that you need to know while you are on the cruise. I'm sure there's a hefty fee on the ATM if you want to get cash out. Now, this little area on deck 6 is also known as the French Quarter. They chop up their ship into neighborhoods, kind of similar to what Royal does with their bigger ships, their Oasis class ships. So this part is called French Quarter, and we will start on the French Quarter with the Brass Magnolia, which is pretty much your jazz club and bar. They got really good music here. They play that at night. And they also have a bar. Okay, as we continue, it's a cool little sitting area, which is called the Fortune Teller Bar. We'll go see that in a second. But this is one of their main dining rooms, and this one's called the Flamingo Restaurant. And this, again, is one of their 2 restaurants that you can eat on the ship. But yes, this is one of their main dining rooms. They have 2. And this is the Flamingo. Okay, now we're going to move towards the left side of the ship. This is the Fortune Teller Bar. And here's some more sitting area as well on the other side. Cool little sitting area for both sides. Now before we go towards the aft of the ship, there are some shops on the other side, and we have Invicta, which is their watch shop, located on deck 6 as well. And if you look towards the right, we have another little makeup place, hair products, makeup, Bath and Body Works stuff. It's called the Hip Fish Beauty and Fragrances. And right here is also the Hip Fish, but this is the Hip Fish accessory shopping area. Kind of jewelry, earrings, and stuff like that. And then as you can see, here is the other side of Grand Central Stage. As we enter towards the rear of the ship, we will find Emerald's Bistro, which is located towards the back. Hello! And this is a pay restaurant. You walk up, order what you want, and they have plenty of seating areas for you to eat. Okay, so this place is really cool. This is called the Carnival Kitchen. Now this place, you have to pay, but you can do all kinds of courses. You can do barbecue, how to make pizzas, how to make cupcakes, how to make cakes, how to make all kinds of stuff. But again, it is a pay. They sell out super fast. So if you want to do something like that, they also teach you how to make sushi rolls. It looks like that's what they're prepping for right now, is sushi. But yeah, you can take a class on how to make all of this stuff, and obviously you get to eat it when you're done making it. It's a really cool place, but again, it books up super fast. So if you want to do this while you're on the Mardi Gras, book it as soon as you book your cruise. Okay, and this is the other dining room, the Palm Restaurant, also located on deck 6. And this is, again, where you go and eat dinner at night. So you have the Flamingo and you have the Palm restaurant. You can eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner here at certain times. Dinner obviously is every night. Okay guys, and that is everything on deck 6. So now it's time to go one floor up to deck number 7. Okay, so since I'm over here, before we go up to deck 7, there are 3 sets of elevators on the ship. The front, the middle, and the aft. They have 6 in the front, 8 in the middle, and 6 on the aft of the ship. The aft of the ship and the front of the ship are the easiest elevators to go on. The middle of the ship is what everybody goes. So if you do need to go up and down floors quickly, you probably want to go to the front or the aft of the ship to go. Alright, let's walk up the stairs. See if I can do this with my camera in my hand. Now, since we are on the aft of the ship, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with the Palm restaurant. Yes, it is 2 floors, floor 6 and floor 7. Now, as we continue, they have Dreams Studio, where you can get some specialty pictures done. Nice little seating area beside the stairs. And another pay restaurant that you will find on this ship is Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse. We will be there tonight eating steaks and lobsters and all kinds of cool stuff. And again, obviously this is a charge restaurant. We ate here back in January. Their food is good. They have really good steak. It's a smaller restaurant. It's not really big, but it is nice. Moving right along as we go down deck 7, nice little area to sit because there is another bar ahead, and that is the Alchemy Bar. Believe me, if you are worried about if they have enough bars on this ship, I promise you, you will not be disappointed because there is a bar pretty much on every inch of this ship. Now this is obviously where they do experimental drinks and stuff. They make their own concoctions. And that brings us to the Limelight Lounge. The Limelight Lounge is your all-ages comedy venue, as well as where you do all of your trivia and game shows and stuff like that. Cool little venue, cool place to play games. Now we're going to start in the one place that I know more than anything, and that is the casino. Now this is actually the tail end of just a monstrosity of a casino. This is like a little back alley towards the casino where they have some extra games. If you look out that window right there, you can see Brass Magnolia down one deck on deck 6. This is where I contribute all of my money back to the Carnival Cruise Company so they can continue to sell. Because believe me, they have taken a lot of my money. Okay, so this is the main entrance. You do that while I explain what's going on.
Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras, that's right. This is the place that takes all my money right here. So yeah, this casino is really cool. Oop, we gotta go around the other side. They got a ton of slot machines. Who you want to say hi to?
Hi.
From the Philippines? All of you?
From Philippines.
And where are you from?
Philippines.
All of you?
No, me from Bali.
Belize?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I like Belize. I haven't been to the Philippines, so I can't say I like it because I've never been there. I'll go to the Philippines.
There.
Huh?
Hi there, guys. More fun in the Philippines.
Oh. I gotta go there to find that out. Bye. So there are some ladies who don't care about much but partying and talking about their countries. That was actually funny. Okay, so this is, again, all the slot machines. This is just one part of it. I gotta go around the other side because they're doing some cleaning, but this side right here is where they do all their table games. And you can get through this casino like 5 or 6 different places. We're gonna go out of the other place and go to the other side so I can show you more of the casino. Now this is the second floor of Grand Central, more seating. Now the seating in this theater, or whatever you want to call it, is very weird. Their shows are done right here. What's cool is at night, they've got these big teleprompters that come sliding down off of those chains that you can see, and they have big screens that come down, and they do their shows right here. So they'll have a show right in the middle of all the seating area. Deck 7, which is where I'm at, they have like these cool little bench seats. They're all nice and comfy and soft. Plenty of seating right there. Obviously this is where the techs do all their work for the shows. And there's another side where you got additional seating, as well as a cool little area right here like the other side, but a little smaller. So it's really chopped up, you know, as far as seating's concerned. Here's the Grandee bar. So yeah, they've done it in a way where if you get a good seat, you know, it's really cool show to watch. Sometimes you can't see all of it because, again, the show goes throughout the entire area down on deck 6. I'm going to show you the other entrance to the casino because, again, they've got a ton of entrances and exits through the casino. It goes throughout the entire ship. Now they are doing some cleaning, so sorry. I'm going to try my best not to interfere. This whole casino, it goes all the way back there, full of slot machines. There's more table games back there. It goes all the way through here, more slot machines. And this is their bar area right here. So from this bar area all the way to this side, everything that's on that side right there is smoking. From this bar area all the way to the other side is non-smoking. They have a bigger non-smoking area than they do a smoking area, but again, they've got so much throughout this casino that there's plenty of slot machines and tables to play. And this thing does get crowded at night because it's been packed every night since I've been on the ship, especially on sea days. Where I was at earlier, if you look that way down that hall, that's where I came from and walked around. So you can see how deep it goes, how big it is. It's a huge casino. Okay, and as we continue on deck 7, the last thing that we can show you on deck 7 is the fun shop, which you can get all of your Carnival stuff, ships. They even have ship hats here now. If you look right there, they have these hats with the whale tail. I don't think so. Not there yet. And then they have another place called Island Traders where you can get more Carnival gear. You can get ceramic chips, porcelain chips, and also you can get pewter chips. And that's it on deck 7. Let's go to deck 8 now. Now I will say one thing about the steps. They are made of tiles. They're very hard and they're very sharp edges. So be careful, because if you fall, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt really bad. Now we are on deck 8, and this is the top part of the deck where you can watch the shows on Grand Central. We sat right here during a show last night. Now the show was on stage, so you could see everything, but if you can see through my vantage point up here, it does get a bit harder to see the shows. That's what I meant by it's really kind of choppy. Okay, as we continue on deck 8, you will find the Havana Bar, located right here towards the front of the ship. Cool little area for people to go have a drink. They have some Cuban style music in here. Really cool little place to go. They also have the Havana Suites back towards there. Moving right along, as we continue to head towards the front of the ship, you have your Chinese Mexican cuisine called Chabang. This is a free restaurant that you can go to. It used to be pay and now it's free. But if you want to look at their menu and pause it to see their menu, there's their menu right there. Now one more thing I did want to show you, and they probably are not open right now. We'll see if they are. The Mardi Gras Theater, and they probably are currently closed. You cannot go into the theater until they actually open the doors for the show. Also on deck 8, there's another little area for specialty pictures, another little dream studio. As we get to the midship part again, this is where you will find your teppanyaki hibachi grill and your teppanyaki sushi bar. They have 3 hibachi grills. I think it's 10 seats per grill, so I think 30 people at a time. And if you prefer your sushi, here's your teppanyaki sushi. Alright, and as we continue on, right beside that is Effie, which is your jewelry store, watches, all that kind of stuff. Now, as we continue on down deck 8, we come to the picture kiosk, where you can come up here, swipe your card, and check out all of the pictures that you have taken so far on your trip. They also have a little place right here if you need SD cards, batteries. They don't have a lot of stuff, but they do have some SD cards and stuff, so. Okay, moving right along, you come to your Bar de la Rosa, and that is an indoor and outdoor area where you can have drinks. Another restaurant that is free. It is not a pay, it is Cucina del Capitano. And you can come in here and eat lunch, and you can also come here and eat dinner. There's their menu. Alright, moving right along. You got, this is your Pizzeria del Capitano. Really good pizza here. Obviously that is free. You can get slices, you can get a whole pizza, good pizza. And then they have the Pizza Panini, where you can get really good sandwiches. Some of the best sandwiches I've had on a cruise ship is right here. Really good stuff. There's my Vespa. They let me park that there while I was here. I think I used that joke on my last tour of this place. And past the pizza stuff, you find one of the best places to eat, and that is Rudy's Sea Grill. Again, this is a pay, but this is probably the best restaurant that they have on the ship by far. Their food is excellent. You can eat inside or outside. Alright, here's Carnival Adventures. This is where you can book excursions, and you can also buy some stuff like swim gear, trunks. All of your swimming needs are right through here. And as we go towards the aft of the ship on deck 8, this is where you will find guest services. Obviously, if you need anything taken care of on your account, this is exactly where you go. Hey guys. And finally, at the end of the ship on deck 8, you will find Guy's Pig and Anchor. So good. They have their own brewery as well as barbecue. And that is on the right hand side. Right here they have the port side liquor and tobaccos where you can buy your liquor and your tobacco. And they have two sides to this. On the left hand side you will find Heroes Tribute Lounge. And this is nothing more than just a lounge where you can sit here and watch ball games, stuff like that. They do have a couple of games over there, foosball and stuff. And they also have their ice cream station, which looks really cool because it's kind of like in the shape of a truck. They're doing some trivia. They also do games over here as well. And I think they do that when they're at port. On deck 8, on the outside part, you will find your aft pool, your infinity pool, located on the very back of the ship. Plenty of places to lay out and chill, as well as some hot tubs over here on the side. They also have a little bar area right here called the watering hole. And then there's the watering hole where you can get you a drink. I might get me one in a minute because it is 100 degrees out here. Peru?
Peru, far away.
Far away from Peru. Hello from Peru. Alright, we got some more chairs to sit, relax. Cool little area right here. Looks like they got some cornhole. Now this is kind of where the pizza area is. People can come out here as well and eat if they want to. And this continues all the way down the ship. Alright, moving on, we have the outside part of the Bar de la Rosa. Now this area that I cannot get to, but I wanted to show you, is the Havana bar pool area. This is for the Havana suites only, and that's why it is locked off where you cannot get to it. So they do have their own little personal hot tub, stuff like that. I think that's just a little small pool, but if you can see it, really cool. We went from deck 8 to deck 16 because decks 9 through 15 has nothing but staterooms. So we are now at deck 16 and we're going to start off on the aft of the ship where you have your other infinity pool and hot tub. Now continuing on, you will find one of the best places to eat, which is for free, and that is Shack's Big Chicken. Great chicken sandwiches, Nashville hot, really great place. You need to try that if you have not been on this ship. And on the other side, you have a bar called the Tides Bar. You also have Swirls, which is your ice cream venue where you can get your chocolate, your vanilla, your strawberry or your chocolate vanilla swirl ice cream. Yay. Now moving back in the ship, you will find the marketplace, which is the buffet. And a little quick word to the wise, these doors do not open automatically. You got to push that little green button and it will open the door for you. I've had to do that several times. Okay, so this is their Lido Marketplace buffet. They have seating on either side, located again on deck 16. They are open breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They also have a drink station, so if you got the drink package, you can scan your little card and get you some soft drinks. Otherwise, the coffee, water, tea, lemonade is all free. And this is where you find that right here. So as we leave the Marketplace buffet, we enter the Lido deck, the main pool, and there it is in all of its glory. You also will find the Red Frog Tiki Bar right here on the Lido deck. Alright, moving on down here, the Blue Iguana Mexican Grill, where you can get your tacos, burritos, and salsa bar right there. Now, on the other side, they have more places that you can eat. There's your hot tub. Located on the other side, they have the Seafood Shack. This is a pay, so you just go up here and order your food. They charge it to your card. You have another place called Time Fries, which is fries and stuff on top of French fries. Really good for people who like that kind of stuff. Then you have your Steam Dream. And then last but not least, you have your Mad Sizzle, which is also an Asian type of food as well. And yeah, there's your Lido deck. Okay, now we are on deck 17, and this is where you will find the upper deck of your Red Frog Tiki Pub and Bar. Continuing on to deck 17, you will find another great place to eat that is free, Guy's Burger and Fries. Great burgers, great fries, great place to eat. Now also on deck 17, you have your teenage club from 15 to 17 called Club 02. You can go back there. It's closed right now, but you can go back there and that's where all the teenagers hang out. So here's your nice little sitting area towards the aft of the ship on deck 17. This is where the kiddos can hang out. And then as you continue on down deck 17, you will finish with more seating areas, nice little private, more private area. Have nice comfortable seats back here on the aft of the ship. More seating area on the other side of deck 17. This is the smoking side of the ship. They do have non-smoking and smoking sides. right, let's keep on going down 17. Okay, now we are on the other side of deck 17. There is the Lido deck pool area. That is pretty much all on 17, but I am going to go up here because you can only get up here this way to deck 18. And this is more deck seating area for people who want to just lay out. And this is also where you find the Serenity area. Here is your Serenity adult only area retreat. We'll take a quick look at this place. It does go all the way up to deck 19, as you can see up there. Here's the adult swimming pool area. Nice little small place for the adults only. It also has a bar right there. Now we are at the very, very front of the ship on deck 18. And then here's the other side of the adult only area. All right, and finally we're at the end of the tour. Save the best for last. And the best for last is the sports deck, located on deck 18. I am now walking on the running track, but man, they got all kinds of stuff up here. They've got foosball tables, they got a running track, they've got a basketball court, which doubles as a volleyball, soccer, pickleball, you name it, they got it. Now, right above us is a cool feature that they have on this ship, and it's an obstacle course, and I will show it to you once I get to the other side. Speaking of which, there's your whale tail, located on deck 18 as well. But if you notice above me, you have the obstacle course. It goes all the way around the basketball court. Has a zip line right there. So let's keep walking. All right, as we continue deck 18, if you notice above me, there is some rails. What are those rails for? Well, I will tell you what those rails are for. Because the Carnival Mardi Gras has the first ever, the only, I believe, roller coaster on the ship. That's right, I said that. It's got a roller coaster. It's called Bolt. And as you can see, that thing wraps around the whole aft of the ship. So it starts way over here. Kind of hard to see with the slides, but there is a roller coaster that starts over there. You can see the roller coaster cars right there. And yeah, it goes all the way around, right above the kid pool swimming area. Speaking of which, here is also where you find your water slides, right above me. And that's not all. It also has a mini golf course. The very, 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 very back. 9-hole course. I played it yesterday. I had fun. But looky there, that roller coaster actually does a loop-de-loop around the mini golf course as well. Really cool. So there's your mini golf course, there's your roller coaster, there's your water slides, there's your kiddie pool area. Man, oh man, oh man. All kinds of stuff. And there it is right there, the Bolt Ultimate Sea Coaster. And I think when you ride that coaster, obviously it does cost extra, but you get 2 laps around the coaster. Awesome little thing for the kids to do on a cruise ship of all things. So that's very impressive to me. As well as this little obstacle course. Here's the other side of it. A lot going on this deck. Deck 18 is definitely what you would call a sports deck. And also, they also have pool tables as well as cornhole. So a ton of stuff to do. There's you another foosball table as well. One more shot of the whale tail and the roller coaster and the obstacle course. Man, a lot going on. Super busy up here. Really cool. Definitely my favorite Carnival ship of all time. This thing has everything that you could possibly want on a ship. Welcome to San Juan, Puerto Rico, by the way. That's it. Let's go back to the room and we'll wrap it up. Okay, that wraps it up, guys. That is the full ship tour of this massive ship. Hold on, Tiffany's calling me. Right in the middle of yeah.
Did you want mayo?
Yeah, that's fine.
So no lettuce or pickles, but you do want mayo, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. Thank you. She asked me if I wanted mayo on my chicken. I said yes. She said gross. I like mayo. Anyway, that does it for this ship tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was hot. It's not the easiest cruise ship to get around. The biggest problems you have, especially with full capacity, is the elevators. Because the elevators are really small. They have 20 elevators on the ship. They have 6 on the front, 8 in the middle, 6 in the back. It's a whole lot easier going to the aft of the ship to get on the elevators than it is the midship or the front. The front and the aft of the ship are the easiest elevators that you can go up and down on. Middle of the ship is always crowded. As far as the ship itself is concerned, you have decks 5, 6, and 7, and 8. And then after that it's 16, 17, 18, and what little bit of 19 they have. So it is choppy. You do have to kind of go through a maze to figure out where everything is. It might take you a day, might take you 2 days to get used to where everything is on the ship. Restaurants, stuff like that. Because it's not a wide open ship like a royal ship usually is, where they have the promenade and everything is on either side. I enjoy the ship. The second time we've been on it. Love the ship. Hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button. I've got more cruises coming up. We got at least 4 more cruises coming up before January hits. We're going to be on the Celebration in January. We're going to be on the Mariner of the Seas in December. I'm booking another Carnival cruise, I think in October. Other than that, it's onward with the show. I mean, we still got 4 days left on this ship. We're going to Amber Cove tomorrow, Grand Turk, day at sea, and then we're back into Port Canaveral. That's your ship tour. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace and love. I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys. Bye.